Why not? It's cold. Get used to it. It's not going to get any warmer. Ladies up front.
Bam!
Kate, when I ask you, go, keep moving, keep moving. Listen and move. When I give a paddle command, Kate, just start paddling, okay? Allison, you could just look at her paddle at the same time, okay? Everyone else paddle at the same time as the person in front of you, okay? All right. Everybody in the boat, this is not a slow process. Everyone can do it at once.
You're not supposed to sit down. Get off this. You're not supposed to sit on it. You're supposed to put your
Both
feet
butt
under
cheeks
it.
on the outside too.
I get it.
When we hold our paddles, make sure you hold them like this. Thumb under, palm over. Never let go of that.
This goes on your pommel, so this, and then you grab it. Yep.
Just like that, perfect. Opposite hand goes shoulders length down the shaft. Just comfortable, okay? Do not hold onto the blade. That's how you over-rotate your shoulder. All right, please don't paddle. I will tell you when we need it. Let's get ready. Forward paddle, lean forward. Pull back, don't be shy. Stop. And forward paddle, lean forward, pull back. Get that paddle blade in the water. Take a rest. Take a rest. Forward paddle. And stop. Awesome work. Try to get as much of that paddle blade in the water as you can. The deeper it goes, the better we'll be able to move. The better we are moving, the less I will ask you to paddle. Forward. Forward, keep it going. We're going to shore. Forward, lean forward, pull back. And stop. We're gonna hang out here for our other boats to get on the water.
How long have you been doing this?
This is my 7th year.
Damn. Long time. So you're an expert. You go on some heavy, some like crazy ones.
Crazy shit.
Where are they at? Are they?
I've done one of the crazy things I've done is in California on the Middle Fork of the American. Do you know that one?
Yeah, we did it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's my home river.
Oh, really?
I worked
by, what's the town called? That's
the small town is Coloma, but it's near Auburn and Placerville.
Okay. Yes.
Are like more city-ish places. But yeah, so there's a 27-foot waterfall that we do on that one. Like all the guests have to walk around. Speaking of waterfalls, we got one here too, just downstream on that horizon line. Let's try those back paddles. Back paddle, lean back, do a sit up and twist that paddle around your body. Feel the tension in your core. One more back.
Forward one.
Stop. 2. Forward paddle now. Stop. And one more forward. Stop. Good. Keep an eye on our boats in front. This is Upper Beaver Falls. I did.
You guys use smaller boats when you're doing the crazier stuff, or is it
depends.
the same size as this?
It depends on the river, honestly.
You do much kayaking?
I don't. Let's back paddle. I want to get a little bit of space. Back paddle. I want to get some space. Back paddle. Everyone, stop. This is Upper Beaver Falls. I'm going to call a lean in for this one, okay? Forward 2 times now. Lean in, lean in. Back paddle, my team, back paddle. Stop. Check out what you just did. There's about a 7-8 foot drop. Back 2, back 2.
Anything, let it go.
These paddles are worth $20. Don't risk your life over that.
What's the minimum amount of people you could go out with?
Whatever you want. Forward paddle. Stop. I mean, like that waterfall I was telling you about a second ago, the 27-foot one. I do that by myself in a boat that's bigger than this.
Damn.
You know, because that's the safest way to do it.
And you're just at the back the entire time?
I would sit here and paddle it more like a canoe.
Oh wow.
But I think in general, I would just do me and one other person. And then in that, I would sit in the second row.
That'd be cool.
With both of us.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Lower Beaver Falls. I'm gonna call you to hold on for this one. Okay, no paddling. You're gonna let go of the shaft and hold on to the T-grip. Don't put your paddles away. And hold on to the yellow strap. Go for it. Hold on to the yellow strap. And back paddle. Back paddle. Keep going back. Keep going back. Stop. Forward paddle one time. Forward paddle one time. Stop. Back paddle now, back paddle. One more back, stop. Nice, this next little class 2 section is very pinball-y, so watch. Forward paddle. One more, stop. Forward paddle, stop.
It feels good to me.
Bump. Forward, go. Stop. We're gonna get stuck again. We're gonna wait for them to get through. No, we're good. We're good. When everyone gets stuck like this, they win on purpose. Just hang out. I'll tell you what to do. A lot of times, we need to shake it a little bit or rearrange the weight within the boat.
Rocket.
Bounce around a little bit for me. Never mind. Take a rest. Everyone. I need everyone to move backward in the boat, rearranging the weight, getting into the deeper water off of the rock. You can get in my compartment, that's fine. Perfect, let's stay there. There we go, rocking around a little bit. All right, go ahead and move back to your seats.
We did it!
Bump. Back paddle, my team, back paddle.
It's all about keeping the feet stuck.
Keep going back and stop. Beautiful. Put your paddles in the air. Give me a high five. Welcome to Clear Creek. That's low water boating for you.
So in the spring, it's a lot.
There'd be 10 times as much water.
But so you have more.
There would be no rocks and
So
all
is
waves.
that better or worse?
Depends who you ask. Let's go forward 2 times. Forward 2 more. I personally like this kind of boating better. This is my style. I like the finesse. I like the precision required for this kind of boating.
It's all about jamming your feet.
Because your foot is jammed in there.
What's going to give you the most stability is sit more forward and push. Point your left knee to the front of the boat. Point your left knee.
Point your toe. I'll help you.
This sitting position should kind of feel like a lunge. This is our next rapid. This is a class 3. This one is called Pat Nixon, named after Pat Nixon. The class 4 rapid after this one is named Tricky Dick. You can't have one without the other. Forward paddle, please. Keep it going. One more and stop. Beautiful. We are not going to see anything as tall as the Beaver waterfalls. What's going to make our rapids class 4 from here on out are many smaller features all in a row. When we get close to rocks like that, just put your paddle blade straight up in the air. Okay, that's so much better than getting caught on a rock and having to twist your shoulder funny.
Is the water normally higher?
Yeah. Forward 2 times. This is quite possibly our last weekend. Bump on the right. Back paddle, my team. Back paddle. Dig it in. Back paddle. Keep backing it up. Keep backing it up. Stop. Forward 1. Forward 1 more. Back paddle. Back paddle. Stop. So yeah, we're wrapping it right around 120 cubic feet per second flowing. That's about, a cubic foot is about the size of a basketball. Average flow for this creek is 400 to 600 cubic feet per second. Again, today is 120. High water is anything above 600. Forward paddle. And stop. The highest I've seen this creek is 1,200 cubic feet per second.
So do classes change when you get more water?
Right side, back paddle, left side, forward. Stop. All forward. 2 more forward. 1 and 2. Beautiful. So what we're rafting right now is actually our advanced trip. But because it's moving slow, forward 1. Because we're moving slow, forward 1. That brings things down. More of an intermediate. I would call this a solid like class 4 trip right now. At normal water or
Dude.
I would say it's pretty close to 5 in high water. I consider it possible. This area is really shallow. We're gonna have a lot of bumps. Forward 2 times. Where y'all coming out from? Minneapolis. Everyone? Or just you 3? No, you 2.
Broomfield, Colorado.
Say that again?
Broomfield.
Broomfield. That's not far.
Rapid though. It's 40 minutes to get 3 miles.
Yeah, we went around that. I was looking at it, 40 miles. There's 40 minutes to get 11 miles.
I know. I live in Breckenridge and I'm not looking forward to driving home.
Well, I think it's all cleared up now. But...
Oh, yeah. There's sometimes that, like, even when I'm leaving at like 8 o'clock, horrible. Especially with the road lane closures and stuff right now.
Let's live in a Brooklyn.
It's pretty. Let's start with that. I found low income housing, so I'm chilling. But it's very busy. It's really like sometimes it's just not worth. Like you have to really plan your grocery trips in the winter.
You work the resorts up there?
Yeah, I teach kids ski lessons.
Oh, hell yeah.
Back paddle, my team. Stop. I'm gonna start throwing in a lot more of those turn commands with each right side back paddle, left side back paddle, stuff like that. Start to listen for those. Forward paddle, please, everyone. One more. Stop. Right side back, right side back. Good, one more right. Stop. This is the entrance to our next class 4. We call it Tricky Dick. We're gonna have to fit through a very narrow slot and we're probably gonna get stuck. Happened 2 times already today, it's gonna happen a 3rd, I feel it. Forward 1 time. Good. We're gonna slowly drift in. Forward 1 more.
Oh, nice.
Bump. Forward paddle, go.
Yeah, that didn't come out of nowhere.
Forward paddle. Keep it going. Stop. Oh. Oh. Forward. 1 more. Stop. Oh, big bump.
We saw that one coming.
No, I had no idea. Forward paddle. 1 more. Stop.
Bump, really?
Forward 2.
The wetsuits make it feel good.
I know.
It's like-
I just forward. 2 more. Stop. That rapid has been our trouble rapid today.
Oh shit.
That went very well. We had a boat flip there a couple days ago. I got stuck twice this morning. The other day we had everyone fall out of their boat in there. That rapid. Forward 1. Bump. Right side back. Right side. 1 more right. Good.
I almost want to jump in, that feels so good.
But you felt how the left tube went up on top of that rock? If you don't line up that slot perfectly, you go really high up that rock.
That's where it gets you flipped over.
I think it's all good. I feel up in Canada.
Forward paddle 1 time. Let's try right side back, left side forward. Stop. Let's try left side back, right side forward. Good, stop. That school bus on the road, that's the bus that we rode in down to the creek. Our driver walks following along our trip, and there's a rapid in about a little over half a mile that he's going to be setting safety for us, where he will be on the right hand shore, right side, and with a bag of rope. If you fall into the river,
Sure sounds like we're going to. You got a safety guy with rope who's already in play.
Cap already set safety with the rope at the lower beaver. I just don't talk about that one because I feel like it freaks people out.
Too early in the trip.
Second rapid, nope. Not that early. Bump. Talking to you.
10-minute back pedal.
And around we go.
This is my 7th year. Everyone back paddle now. Good? This is my 7th year. 7th year here on Clear Creek.
So how's COVID?
We opened like a month and a half late because of it.
Ski season also.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if they'll do seasons.
Forward
I mean, we're all wearing a mask during skiing anyways.
and one more.
Yeah.
Stop.
The other boat will get us in first.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll be around to find out what happens. We're gonna jiggle to the left. And lean right when we start to go. All right, stop. Hang out here. Use my weight now. Could you come and sit on this second one or the first one? And bounce.
There we go. Okay, I thought that was way worse.
There's no water on that.
Hey, we're gonna need that.
Well, we're gonna bounce. Back paddle. Stop. Right side back, left side forward. Stop. Bump. Back paddle, everyone. 2 more back. Stop. Forward. When I say a number, please only do that many. Stop. Good. Forward again. And stop. Forward paddle 3 times. Take a rest. Good. Let's practice some more of those turns. Go left side back, right side forward. Left back, right forward. And stop. All back now, all back. Stop. Left side back, right forward now. Stop. All forward 1 time. Kind of a microcosmic example, but when we were turning right there, I asked you to forward paddle 1 time, and we stopped turning. Okay, very important to remember. Good, feel that one more time. Left side back, right side forward. All the way around, please, full circle. And stop. All forward 1 time. Forward 2, everyone. This is our next class 4 rapid. This one is called Guide Ejector. Don't worry about me. After this, we're looking at 3.5 miles of continuous class 4 rapid. Forward. Stop. Forward. Stop. The next rapid is called Double Knife. This is where Walt is going to be on shore. Right back, left forward. Right back, left forward. Right back, left forward. Stop.
Yeah, make sure you
All
sit on
forward.
the edge.
Stop. One more. Stop. Left back, left back. Stop. Forward 1 time. Bump. Right back, left forward. Right back, left forward. Right back, left forward. back, left forward. Stop. Forward one, everyone. One more. And look back upstream what you just did. Let's celebrate in a second though, because we have Hell's Half Mile right here. Forward paddle. Bump on the right. Stop. Forward paddle. Stop. One more. Left back, right forward. Stop. All forward, one. Bump on the right.
You almost hit you in the head.
No, it was my
Right back,
paddle
one.
hit the rock.
Right back. Stop. Forward, one more, everyone. Stop. Lean in for this one, lean in. Right back, left forward. Stop. Forward, one. Stop. Right back, left forward. Keep it going, right back. Stop. Right back, left forward. Keep it going. Stop. Right back, left forward. Stop.
Kate's getting soaked.
Forward paddle.
Kate's getting
Forward. And stop. Right now.
Makes sense.
And honestly, 5 is still a lot.
Yeah.
That's why if you've been rafting before, this boat's a lot squishier than your other boat probably was. Because if we have a hard boat, all these rocks we've been like sliding up on and spinning around, we would boom, just like, it'd be violent.
Catapult.
Bouncing on it.
Exactly. Forward
Yeah, you should get one of these boats.
and stop, bump.
Start taking it out.
And this raft that we're floating on is $3,500 if you want to start budgeting.
The problem is you gotta ride that. Bring something too high.
Yeah.
Or a motorcycle. Right? Drop them off.
We have one more class 4 today. It's in about quarter of a mile. It's called Horrendous Left Turn. When we get up there, we're gonna do exactly what it sounds like. We're gonna have to paddle pretty hard from river right to river left. Look to the left, everyone, wildlife.
That's a trail?
Yeah, right back, left forward.
Really
Stop.
cool.
There's a lot of rock climbing in this
I was gonna
area.
say, it looks like his backpack's full of rope.
This morning we actually, in the middle of Hell's Half Mile, there was a guy slacklining from one cliff to the other, like over the rapid.
Damn. You almost fell in there. Or I'll grab you by your
Bump?
handle.
Or not. Alright, this is horrendous left turn up ahead. We're gonna slip through next to the willow to the left. The creek will push us to the right side, and we need to do our best to get back to the left. Forward one. One more. Stop.
Oh yeah.
Forward, go, forward. Keep it going. Stop. Right back, left forward, right back, left forward. Bump. Forward, back one, back one. One more. Bump. Bump. Back one. Back two. Keep going back, keep going back. Take it in. Stop. Back one more. Forward one. Forward one. Stop. Right back, left forward. Stop. Yeah. That was a very technical rapid. Right back, right back. Good enough.
Yeah, you gotta sit on the edge.
Get my headphones.
Oh yeah, you're gonna feel those tomorrow for sure. More than like 2 hours when you sit down again. Or stand up from sitting down.
I did legs today. I wasn't
Let's go
expecting.
forward paddle.
Somebody-
There's a boat stuck up there. We need to wait until they're out. Keep going forward. Keep going forward.
Somebody told me this was upper body.
Stop.
Yeah, you're good to stop. I guess.
Bring it on in.
How's it going? You know these people?
Nope.
You're doing great.
Nice work, people. Put your paddles up. Give me a high five. You made it through the canyon. All the class.
Yeah, everyone else doing a paddle high five. Let's do a paddle high five. Throw that clean.
Yes.
Great job up there, guys. Crushed it.
How y'all feeling? Kate, what'd you think? Good? Would you do it again?
Yeah.
Look how wet she is. Getting soaked. How's the boat not sink with the holes?
So this is a self-bailing raft. Because of this inflated floor,
Oh, I see.
That helps. But the science behind it is that water wants to move from a high pressure system to a low pressure system. And so when the water floods into the raft like this, this becomes a high pressure system. And the creek has less pressure, so it's going to naturally sort of drain through those holes and equalize.
I got you.
And the inflated floor make sure that can happen, because if it's not inflated, it would sag and drag.
Yeah, yeah.
And it wouldn't like cleanly drain.
Oh, those are the raft masters.
They are the raft masters.
Is that like more experienced group, or is it just?
It's just a different company.
Oh,
And
company.
just between us,
Give me a little back seat.
what? They're not masters. If anyone's our masters, honestly, this
Be
is a
somebody
very
with
biased-
someone with 7 years. I mean,
I have
that's,
nothing.
I'd
Let's
rather
go forward
trust
paddle. I have no. Keep going. You gotta get. Never mind. Stop. Back paddle. Keep it going. We gotta get to the left shore. One more. Stop. And back two. That's good enough. This is very biased of me to say, and a little just flagrant in general. But I think Clear Creek rafting, we are more informed. Go forward twice, in a sense, but not in the sense that we're better. In the sense that we were the first company, bow your heads through this. We were the first company to operate on this river, the first people we named a lot of these rapids as a company. That was in '81.
They got their rope stuck.
No, they're surfing. Forward one. Oh, sorry. Back into the eddy.
Could be a.
But there's a lot of other companies. There's like 14 companies on this creek. Like,
Oh wow. Do they have single tubes that do this? Like just
not
like.
here, but if you go downstream further to Golden, the town of Golden, you could inner tube that. This section is actually very dangerous.
That's what we want. Well, it's not fun if it's not.
But yet he's afraid of roller coasters.
Oh.
Yeah, he's afraid of roller coasters.
Humans aren't meant to fly. If they are, we'd have wings. It's not the heights that scare me. It's the falling. Because you ain't no control of falling unless you have a parachute.
Really, control is such an illusion in this sport too. Like, all I'm trying to do is keep the boat like where the water wants us to go, because
All any of us can do.
we are probably, I don't know, 5% of our unit is in the water actually, you know. And so because we have so much mass above the water, that causes us to drift a lot like we are currently.
Makes sense.
And so all I'm really doing, I'm oversimplifying, of course, but all I'm doing is keeping our boat in the main line of current.
We don't get stuck. Or chip on.
And then we get stuck and whatever.
We only got stuck like once.
Twice.
Yeah, the second one was.
Second one was interesting. I'm not gonna count that one. There's people that work here that do stuff like that for fun. We have one more named rapid in downstream where our first boat is. That one is a class 3 and it's called Corkscrew. We're gonna paddle into this rapid, and left side you're going to get very close to a big rock. Okay. So remember, paddle straight up in the air when we do. This one is called Corkscrew. Forward paddle. And stop. One more.
Oh shit!
Paddles up left side.
That one had me.
Forward 2 times.
I was in the water. I almost fell over. I lost my footing. My feet came in the air.
It's literally. Whoa,
Yeah, I was balanced.
Back paddle, my team. Back paddle.
I was gone.
And stop. Good.
I would have gotten it back in. I would have.
Back one. Back one. Forward 2. Good. Have a little bit less than a mile of this kind of class 2 floating. Okay, it's your time to relax a little bit more. Look up, maybe. Oop. But don't get too relaxed.
One of those sparrows or Brooklyn Martins? What is this?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know which ones you're talking about. We have a lot of swallows. Like barn swallows, you'll see them under the bridges making nests. I would guess like that, like these little ones are barn swallows. Forward 1 time.
Is there some near West Creek?
West Creek, I don't know.
Like near Rainbow Falls, kind of more south. I was going on a mountain and I saw just like this, and there was a guy out there rafting, but
probably I'm not familiar with any commercial boating in that area, but most places, most rivers are public access, and so if you have your own equipment, you can just put in.
I think that's what it was.
Forward 1 time. Forward 2 now. Good. This little narrow section we call the poop chute. Bump. Bump. Back paddle. Stop. And forward 1 now. Good. 2 more, please. Good. Take a rest. And if y'all said you're from Broomfield, right?
Yeah.
So if y'all ever wanted to come back and just explore this area, this is Highway 6 right here.
That looks.
This is, I believe, the old Highway 6 tunnel that they moved. You'll see the new one as we come around this bend. Like at that light. I think, actually not, it's not a tunnel, excuse me. They made a bridge to go around it.
So how often do they blow new tunnels out here?
I have no idea.
Pretty like.
Often enough because it's something that affects us. Not often, but you know, recently. Like there's one rapid in the beginner stretch that they were blasting. Oh man, they were blasting a tunnel that's like right next to it, and debris kept falling in the river because of them. And now the rapid's like really different. That was like I want to say 5 or 6 years ago, but. Since I've only worked here on this creek for this is my second year,
So that you guys have like different what do you call it? Like difficulties?
Yeah. So there's a beginner trip, which is class 2 and 3.
Is it like all the same trails, or you end up going something?
So the beginner trip is our boathouse where you met us is the middle of the beginner trip.
Oh, yeah, we should do the hard one next time.
This is the hard trip at high water.
At high water.
The chocolate factory is working. What was I gonna say? At average to high water, our intermediate trip, this trip, moves upstream. But that section is impassable right now, and because this is the advanced section.
Okay.
But because the water's low, and it's moving slow, we have more time. This becomes the intermediate when we drop below 300 cubic feet per second flowing.
Gotcha.
So this would be a great river or creek for you to come rafting many times, because if you were to come back in June, you wouldn't, even if you did the same exact stretch, you wouldn't recognize anything. All of the rocks would be covered. Forward one time. Good. All the rocks would be covered and they would turn into big waves. Bump.
So the water would get as high as that pipe almost?
It'd be close, but not quite.
That's what I thought. That'd be cool.
So, like, imagine, it's hard to imagine, but 10 times, because you don't know how deep it is, so it's hard to get better.
Yeah.
Like, you see where the moss is growing on that rectangular?
Yeah.
The water would be just below that rock. Like, if there's moss growing on the rocks, they don't go underwater.
Is there a way to let an 11-year-old come out and do this, like my little brother?
It depends. I think the youngest we would probably do is 12. But if you talk to the office, and you know, if we make exceptions for people who have been rafting and have experience and are comfortable with what's going on, kids who are more mature for their age.
Yeah, this would be perfect for me. He likes this stuff, but he's just not the age.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is with whichever kid you're trying to bring on this trip, they need to be able to stay calm relatively if they fall out.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing for me. Like, I don't really care what people do in the boat, as long as we're look like we're trying.
Yeah.
You know?
I know that. That's how baseball is. Just make it look like you were working.
Because as long as all of our paddles go in the water at the same time, something's gonna happen. And then it's on me to make those adjustments as to how early do we start to paddle? You know, what kind of angle would I change? Forward paddle. We're gonna bump this rock and stop. Like that's where the challenge comes in for me, is that every trip is a different water level, first of all. So like there's more rocks on this 5 o'clock trip than there were on my 1:30 trip. There was more rocks on the 1:30 than the 10. So that's part of my challenge, but also meeting new people and figuring out like what are our strengths. You know, should I trust my boat to turn it for me? You know, there's some days where it's just hard. There's a group of people that just can't coordinate, and so I don't even call right, back, left, forward commands. And that's when I'm dying at the end of the day. It's so much extra work for me.
So you gotta be like forward stories and
So on the Middle Fork of the Americas, I flipped. This is like my second time I flipped ever, and I flipped at the top of Tunnel Chute, which, if you remember, it's like 15 minutes in, class 5, super narrow, 40-foot elevation change, and I flipped at the top before you even get to the narrow chute part, and swam the whole thing. I was underwater for so long. That was terrifying, and people were grabbing me and pushing, like trying to climb on top of me to like not drown. I'm like, just leave me. That was like really scary, but nothing bad happened. This is our takeout, everyone. We made it. Forward 2. Forward 1 more. But then forward 1 more. Another time I was surfing, which is what Chris was doing, where he was stuck and like, sort of like spinning in that the pour over.
Oh.
You could make a paddle pile on top of mine and step out of the raft, please. So I was surfing on the Middle Fork of the Americas in this rapid called Cleavage, which is like a 7-foot waterfall. So imagine we're surfing the nose of our boat in like that first waterfall. About that height. And someone fell out of my boat and got stuck underneath it, and he wasn't flushing out. And I was like, I killed someone. He was under there for 30 seconds. I counted. And I was just terrified.
You got all the sun footage?
Oh, they made it up there.
You haven't get it all or not?
And then on the dream trip,
Yep.
forward 2 times. Stop. Right side back, right side. That's good. And that's half of the rapid. That was Hell's Quarter Mile. Back one. Stop. We're gonna have to back paddle pretty well off that big triangle rock in the center. Forward 1.
We're going to the left, right?
Set ready.
Look at Bob fishing.
Back paddle. Keep going back. Keep going back. Keep going. Stop. Forward. Keep going forward. Keep going. Stop. Left back, right forward. Stop. All back. Right back, left forward. Stop. All forward. Keep it going. Stop. Bump. Forward. 1 more. Stop. Forward 3 times. Bump. Back paddle. Keep going back. Keep going. 1 more. Stop. Forward. Stop. 1 more forward. Beautiful. And push back. Give me a high five. Heck yeah.
Yep.
That is the most difficult rapid that we do, and that was the smooth as it can get. We didn't get stuck, we didn't spin. That was wonderful, but well, we can talk more about it later. This is Terminator 1, forward paddle, 1, stop.
Does that mean we'll be back?
Bump, right back, left forward, right back, left forward, stop, all forward, 1, stop. All forward, stop. Forward 2 times. 1 more. Bump on the right. Forward 1. Rock down. Oh, that's half of the rapid. We got a little lull in the action. The next section is a little bit more technical. I'm gonna put the nose of our boat on top of a rock, and then we're gonna spin around it and paddle hard afterward. There's that dark pointy rock. We're gonna put the nose right on top of that one. Forward, go, forward, forward, forward. Stop. Forward.
Here goes the gate.
Stop. Right back, left forward.
Whoa! Shit came out of nowhere.
Stop. Forward 1.
Oh, look at this wood.
Paddles up. And we're gonna pull over because this rapid's very difficult to not get stuck. Forward paddle. 1 more. And forward again.
Shit.
Forward.
We're winning now.
3 times I've hit myself on that wall.
I was gonna say, his head went like flying into
But
it.
we're gonna float down, we're gonna pull over just down to
I didn't even see it. You hit your head?
my back.
I heard it.
It's like a cave.
Forward
It's like
one.
a under.
Two more. Forward paddle, bump on the right. Forward paddle, we're pulling over, we're going to shore. Keep going, we're going to shore. Stop.
Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at like we're,
You all right?
oh, physically, yeah, I'm fine. It hit, it's like right here. So it's,
So we were too.
but I also sit on the side that it comes at me, and so it happens a lot. Believe it or not, I told you we had 3.5 miles of class 4. We've already done 3 of those.
Wow.
Okay?
Fast.
Yeah, it does. So, because Hell's half mile's a half mile long. The Terminator is just under half a mile long as well. We still have this. We're in the middle of Terminator 2 right now. So, in this one is another 1/4 mile stretch or something. And then after this, we have a class 3, like half mile class 3, just whatever, and then one more class 4.
What is this water? Is that creek?
Creek.
What's the name of the creek?
Clear Creek. So, creek versus river. Creeks are very narrow and low water. I forget, there's a more technical definition that has to do with tributaries and stuff like that.
This is all snow nose. 12
Entirely.
Hours, 12 hours ago. it was snow.
Yeah. I mean, it's been trickling. This right now is probably not, because there's so little snow up there, it's just trickling. So this was probably snow like 2 or 3 days ago.
Then it rained a little bit.
Like, this is not as cold as it usually is. And that's because we're running out of snow. And then you also mentioned we got a lot of rain.
Fall in.
The creek is usually crystal clear, unless it's raining or there's a lot of snow melt. Or something like that. What was that?
Just in time.
I think not. 'Cause the last trip was miserable for me. I get cold easy. I'm gonna hop out and push this off.
Dad, you gotta sit on the side. You can't sit in the middle because you're squishing my foot.
I'll give you more of that.
Forward paddle. If you can. Left side, actually left side back paddle. Good, now we're gonna wait. And let's go forward now. And stop. One more forward.
So that's why you guys couldn't do 8, because of too much weight, you'll get stuck more.
Yeah. Right back, left forward, right back, left forward. All back, all back, all back. Keep it going all back. Keep it going all back. Stop. Back paddle. Keep going back. Bump. One more back. Stop. Yeah, we don't do more than 5. Step at a time. Wet rocks are slippery, don't forget that.
How do you think the seals do it? How do you think the seals do it?
Yeah. Move up.
We were kind of like seals. I look like
Turn
it.
the boat parallel to that boat on the trailer. Alright, stop. We're gonna lift it up and just slide it on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Lift the shoulders. Push it over. Beautiful. And you are done. Thank you for paddling with me today. I will see you in the boat.
Everybody made it in our boats.